Hey guys, so I really wish I could put like a Snapchat filter over my face right now, but you can't do that, and so this is what you get. Um, but besides that, I had a little idea what I wanted to do with this video today, and for me, I feel like what I noticed is everyone cares about how they look and how they like look to other people, and it reflects how you feel about yourself and your confidence, and you compare yourself to other people. But a lot of people, especially when you're flaring, you get put on medications that make you not look like yourself, or say the disease that you have. Like for me, with the kidneys, it makes me retain a lot of water, so sometimes I don't really look like myself because I'm retaining water and I look chubby and bloated and all these things, and that really messes with people's heads. And when I say people, I mean me. And I feel like any girl, especially, or guy, but any girl, especially going through this like teenage years and stuff like that, when you're finding yourself and blah blah blah, and 20s when you should be feeling good about yourself and like you're young and blah blah blah, but you are retaining water, or you're on prednisone, or you're on pills that make you whatever. So what I kind of wanted to do is, I am going through my computer right now, and I'm gonna go all the way back to when I was 13. I'm gonna find a picture before I got sick, and then what happened when I was diagnosed. Then I'm gonna go through time, and I'll kind of explain along the way my body transformation, my mindset then to my mindset now. So let me find the pictures that I want to show. I'll pop them up on the screen as I'm talking about them, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Just know, whether you're on medication or not, you're gonna go on medication or whatever, you're beautiful, and you just need to keep telling yourself that, and just know it, because who cares honestly what you look like on the outside? As long as you're a beautiful person on the inside, then you'll be a beautiful person on the outside, honestly. And trust me, people tell me that, or used to tell me that a lot when I was younger, and I would not believe them. I'm like, no, if you're ugly, you're ugly. But I don't believe that anymore. That was like 16-year-old me thinking, and I'm glad I don't think like that anymore. So like I said, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Let me know what you think. 2011, that was the year that I got sick. Before I was diagnosed, I was 116 pounds, and within a day of being in the hospital, I went to 145 pounds. So I gained 30 pounds literally overnight. Whole story time on that in a different video, go check it out. Anyway, I gained 30 pounds. So obviously with that, I got a lot of stretch marks. The weight stayed on for a really long time. It stayed, I was in 8th grade, and it stayed through freshman year. So my body didn't go back to normal until sophomore year. Freshman year, I was still like normal weight, but my face was still chubby, and my stomach. Also, freshman year is when all my insecurities started. Before that, I was never really insecure, never at all, about my body. And then as I got the stretch marks everywhere, literally everywhere, I just became really insecure. Going into sophomore year, so that was about 2 years into being diagnosed. I went from really small and skinny and scrawny to gaining a lot of weight and becoming extremely weak, to becoming really skinny and scrawny again. And I didn't want to be skinny and scrawny anymore. I wanted to be strong, and I wanted to not get tired so easily. So I started to get a little interested in fitness. And when I say interested, I mean completely obsessed. I became obsessed with fitness. I would spend hours and hours on Instagram searching up fitness recipes, exercises. I knew nothing about fitness, nothing. And bodybuilding is what I decided I wanted to get into. Why? I don't know. That was just the thing. I wanted big butt, big arms, muscle everywhere. That was my goal. I didn't have a gym membership. I literally just was working out from home until I was 16 when I got my license. So the year of 2013, 2014 was just filled with learning as much as I could about fitness, learning about it, then doing it. And I would go to parks and I would run, and I would do like outdoor workouts and do as much as I could with the limited things that I did have. Then came August of 2015. I was 18 and I got my personal training certificate. I became certified and I started working at a gym. I loved it. I felt like I was the most confident, the most happy, the most knowledgeable that I possibly could be. I knew a lot by the time I was 18 years old. And that was 4 years of being in fitness. I finally had like a stable, good starting spot for muscle definition. Before, if you could see, I was very, very skinny and petite, and no, you couldn't see muscle. It was just bone and skin. But by 2015, I definitely had muscle definition. But during that time, I still felt, although I was the most confident I've ever been, I still felt really insecure and really skinny still, because I was still only like 125 pounds. So then came 2016. This year I started gaining a lot of weight. I was in a really bad relationship. I started eating my feelings. When you stress, you retain more water anyway. I was retaining so much water. I was on the verge of flaring, which I ended up flaring by the end of the year. It was like September of 2016 when I flared. This year I got to the heaviest that I've ever been. I was at 160 pounds. Not a good look for me. Maybe if I was taller, but no, it wasn't a good look. Didn't suit my body well. I wasn't overweight, but I definitely wasn't at my healthy weight. I was eating a lot because I was sad, and that just wasn't a good look and a good idea in the first place. Also in 2016, I did my first prep for a show. If you don't know what that means, basically it was a bodybuilding competition. I was going to be in bikini because it was my first time ever doing a show. I ended up not following through with the show just because my body just wasn't responding well to the training and nutrition. Yeah, so that didn't happen. Then I flared. I was on prednisone for a while, gained a lot of weight, but it didn't really last that long because I never stopped working out throughout that flare, except for maybe like 2 weeks. And then I got back on it. 2017, man. 2017 was my year, emotionally, mentally, physically, everything. Like, my body was there, my mind was there, my school was there, my work was there, ideas were there, everything was there. I was happy, I was good. Yeah, 2017 was where it's at. That was the year that I accepted my disease for what it was. I was like, you know what, I got lupus. I'm not scared to tell people anymore. People can know that I have it. I posted about it on Instagram for the first time. It was a great year for me. And then literally the beginning of 2018, I flared again, and I felt like all that went to shit. My confidence was gone, my body was gone, my mental state was gone, everything was just gone. So bad. I was the most depressed I have ever been in my life of 2018. 2017 I was a glass is half full person, and then 2018 I was a glass is freaking half freaking empty and it's not coming back. It's drying up like the freaking desert. I was very sad and depressed and all that, and just not a good look for me. No. But you know, it happened. We had to go through it. We made it out. It's 2019 now. Am I better? No. Am I better up here? Yes. My body up here? Yes. It was just really frustrating because so quickly I again had to relearn how to walk. Like, it is freaking frustrating. And when I tell my doctors I don't like starting over, it's like they think it's just a body image thing, but it's much more than that. Yes, it has to do with how I look, but also just the thought of having to learn how to walk again, needing help to go to the bathroom, that's just a lot for anyone that's in their 20s. No one wants to learn how to walk again at 20 something. But now here we are. Here's a picture of me, like right now, what I look like. Gonna be honest, I just moved a month ago. I'm not eating the best. I'm not working out consistently, but this is what I look like. I'm happy. I'm healthy for what we got. And I just think what I've learned over the years is that I spent so much time being sad about how I looked, and if my face was too chubby and my body wasn't small enough and I didn't fit in a shirt like this girl fit in a shirt or something like that. If I would have spent less time worrying about that type of stuff, I would have had much less stressful and insecure like 10 years. And if I could do it all over again, I would. I would definitely say that fitness as a whole has helped me get out of that, and I don't really think like that anymore. Obviously some days yes, but for the most part I don't. So I just really think that once you accept and are okay and acknowledge that you have this disease and your body is never just going to be consistent, it'll be a lot easier for you. Because thinking that you're just going to be normal forever and never go through weight gain or weight loss is just unrealistic, honestly, especially if you have like organ involvement and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you don't make fun of my ugly cringy pictures of me. Like, I'm sorry, they're progress pictures and I knew I need them for something someday, and I guess this is what it was for.